Hello lovely, hope you're doing great today as always. So welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and join the family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in once again. So today I'm going to show you how you can make this soft bread sausage roll. You can eat this for dinner, for lunch, as a snack, even as a small chops, but then you have to make sure that you cut your sausage to a smaller bit so it doesn't get so big if you're making it as a small chops. So let me talk you through on how to prepare this. If you follow the recipes, I'm going to leave the measurements I use down below in the description box. So you will need milk. I'm using 2 cups of milk because I'm making a lot. You see it for yourself. So I have 2 cups of milk in this bowl, and I'm going to add my dry yeast. I'm adding 1 full tablespoon of yeast. The next thing, I'll be adding a cup of granulated sugar, and then I will turn the mix and set it aside so that the yeast can activate. So now I'll go ahead and prepare my dry ingredients. In this bowl, I have my flour, 1.5 kg of flour. I just added my salt to it, 2 teaspoons of salt, and then I'm going to mix everything together to make sure that it's all mixed up. And the next thing I'll be doing is I just create a hole in the middle of my flour, and now check on my yeast. As you can see, it's activated. If you look around, it's a bit foamy, so I'm going to add it inside the flour in the hole that I created. Then in that bowl, I have my melted butter, is 180 grams of melted butter. Then I'm going to add my egg and start mixing it up together. So now I'm done mixing it with my spatula. As you can see, I'm using my hands so that I can properly knead my dough. So after I have kneaded and mixed up my dough, I cut it into half. Like I told you, I'm doing a large quantity. I've cut it into half and put half of it in the fridge so that it doesn't dry up while I work with the other half. So what I normally do is that I like to cut it into smaller balls. When I cut it, I roll it into smaller balls and put it in a tray. So it's easier for me to work with it like that. And after I've done that, I will cover it to let it stay for like at least 20 to 30 minutes while I bring out the other half in the fridge and also do the same to it. So here is the fun part. So now I'm going to bring out one of the balls and show you how I cut it into my desired shape. So normally some of the balls are bigger than the other, so if it's too big, I have to reduce the size. In this case, this one is okay, so I'll just cut it the way I'm showing you on the screen. So the shape I'm cutting it into is crisscross shape. So what I do is that I just pick from the other end and then fold it into the other side, pick from the other end and fold it just continuously. And this is how I'm going to be doing all the sausages till I'm done. And also, when you're folding your sausage with your dough, make sure you give room from both ends of the dough so that you give room for expansion, so when you put them in the oven, so they don't really cover it. So like I'm doing, I'll just leave a bit at both ends. So guys, I am using 2 different sizes of sausage, the large one and the smaller one. So I'm going to be doing the smaller sausage in case if that's what you have. See, I'm cutting it now just to make sure that it's not too long, because if it's too long, you won't be able to fold it in properly. So I'll just cut off the edges. And of course, if the other side, like for the part where the sausage needs to show, like to not to cover the all the sausage together. I will still cut off that bit so that it can give it a room, as well to expand, like I explained earlier on. So I'm cutting off that edge from the end and the other side of it, and then I'm going to fold it in now easily, and just the same way that I folded the other part, the other large sausage that I use. So I've finished. Now the next stage is to add my egg wash, rub it on the rolls before putting it into the oven. I've already set my oven at 300, and also it's been heating for like 5 minutes. I will just chuck it into the oven. I'm gonna bake it until it turns golden brown. At least for the next 15 minutes the rolls will be ready. So guys, the sausage roll is ready now, so I'll just spread it out from the oven. It's looking so yummy, so delicious as well, very nice and tasty. I hope you enjoy watching this video. Please, if you do, just don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time on my next video. Bye.